Hello, welcome back. So this is Screencast 4. We're still on the home page, and now we're going to be talking about how to, achieve the top section. So you remember that we actually talked about this, breaking everything down. We're going to go in little steps. The whole idea is to ensure that we are able to make everyone understand how all those things, is achieved. We're going to start by, getting the logo down here, right? Then background color, how did this color come about, right? Then we'll move on to 3, so we want to get all the menu, the links here, how was it achieved, right? Basically, then we'll move on to the image carousel, but also these are like 4 different pictures, right? You could see it here, 1 2 3 4, right? So the idea is you're gonna have something that looks like a movie, that moves by itself. It flips, right? It's called a carousel, Then after achieving that, we're gonna move on to the welcome text area. How was this achieved? Then, of course, there's a divider here, maybe like an horizontal row. Maybe some people could call it that way, but it's a divider. Then we'll move on to how was this banner, an announcement banner, how was it achieved. So these are the things like we're going to be doing, yes, in this particular screencast. Then also I want us to take note of this. This is https column // then you have bit.ly / this is capital S, uppercase S. Take note of this, right? Then you have CHOOL, then you have 4 5, then you have M. So I want to keep this somewhere because some of the pictures like we're gonna be using here, I actually have a folder that I've actually made available for us, so you can use those pictures to learn, alongside also like the logo here, basically. So where we're going to find those pictures is actually the spot. So let me show us how to get there. So basically for me, I like the notepad, so for you, if you want to launch your own notepad, basically, let me do this. If you want to launch your own notepad, you could actually click on the Windows icon on your keyboard. So once you hit the Windows icon, you could just type notepad, something like that. So once you type notepad, you see something like this. Once you click, right, you're gonna have something similar like this. So what I want to do is to ensure that I keep this somewhere, because we're gonna go to this URL first. So I'm gonna put mine down here, which is https, right? Then column, then we're going to put 2 / bit.ly, right? And sorry, I think that was a typo. Bit, you're right, .ly. Then you do /, then you put your capital S and you put CHOOL, then you do 45 M, and also I want to draw your attention to something here. You could see this is where you have the cursor blinking right after the M. If I hit a space bar, there's an extra space here. So let me show you what I'm trying to. I just want us to get it right. So if I'm highlighting right now, you could see that the highlight starts from just immediately after the M. But in the case whereby you hit the space bar, then you highlight, right? You could notice that there's a space here, right? So this is caused by the space and you wouldn't know. So I wouldn't want us to make this mistake. So this is what I'm saying, that you should have the one without a space. Just have it this way, then you can copy it. Basically, then you can launch a browser, go to a new page where there's nothing there. Basically, then you can, paste it there, and hit the enter key. So this will take you to a folder on Google Drive where I've made some of those pictures available, right? So this is a folder. You're going to see something like this. I've given everyone access. Everyone that has access to that link can actually see this. So you have a pictures folder here and you have social media icons folder here. So in the situation whereby maybe your own drive is not showing this way, so take your time, just come to this part here. You could see this, icon here, right? So once you hit this, you will notice that it changes the structure of how everything is displayed. So just pick the one that suits you, you know, that makes you understand what you're trying to do. So here now we're moving to the pictures folder. So I want you to click on this picture folder, right? So once you click on this picture folder, you're gonna see almost everything here, you know. So now I can't see everything clearly, you know, everything is small. So for me to do that, I could still come back here and hit this. Then it's going to give me like, you know, more like a thumbnail view where you could see, you know, what you want to do. So you can pick the, yeah, this is the logo, right? You know, so this is the logo basically, so you could download it, you know. So then also, so for you to download, you click on it, you can right click on it anyways, right click on, you know, the image, then hit download, you know. So I have the logo. Then you should pick any 4, you know, pictures or images that you like. The idea is for us, you could pick anyone, we just need 4, you know. So for me, yeah, maybe I'll pick yeah, I like this one, you know. Then I like this guy, yeah, I could see the way he's smiling heavily with his mouth opened. Yeah, and I like this lady here, you know, writing something cute. Yeah, I think I've used this one. Yeah, we just pick 4. So you do the same thing, anyone you want. For example, like this one, you right click on it, you know, you download, you know, hit download basically. So, and if you've actually done that, you know, any 4, you know, that you like, you know, yes, basically. So once you do that, you make sure it's in the folder somewhere. I have mine, you know, somewhere here, like you could see on my own system. I saved it somewhere, you know, on my desktop. And also this is it, you know. I have all the pictures, but I just, you know, have 4 that, you know, I'll be using this logo. So just ensure also that you download those pictures and you keep it somewhere safe that you can always refer to, yes, moving forward. So also there's actually something again that I want to show us before we start, you know, yeah, moving on. Yeah, since we're done with this, so there's also another way for you to, you know, I think we're done with this, so I could take this out. You know, there's another way whereby when you want to launch your site, you know, you could also use this, you know, site.google, right.com. So this can also take you directly, you know, to site, you know. Yeah, so moving on to site, I want to, you know, so we'll do that site.google.com. So once you hit this, so of course it will still open, yes, Google Sites for you, you know. And then this was where we stopped the last time. So we're gonna, yeah, start by hitting start a new site, you know, basically for us to start working on the top bar. So you can click that too. Yes. Okay, so yes, we have okay, unsure where to begin, try template. Yeah, we could use template, but you know, I want everything clean, so I'm gonna click this, you know, just, yeah, take that one out. So what we're doing now is yeah, just follow me. Once you move your mouse, you know, there's a pointer, right? You know, so move the pointer on this. Once you move over it, you know, without even clicking, just move over it. The moment you notice any different reaction things coming out, it means your pointer wants to do something. So for me, what I want us to do is move the pointer, bring it to this extreme left and part here. You could see this looks like bin. You could see it says delete header. So yeah, I want it deleted. I want the page plain. It means we're trying to, you know, yeah, new announcement. Yeah, if you see anything like this, we're already aware, never mind, you know. So let's continue. So just make sure that the page is plain like this, right? So that we at the end of the day, we want to achieve this, you know, and so that we know how everything, you know, come into play. So yeah, we're gonna give our site a name. So for the purpose of, yes, the learning, we could do you could do Notify Academy, right? So for you, yeah, you can actually use some other name since you're learning, but the whole idea is after you validated the learning, you know, it's better you learn first, then practice later, so you can adapt things to suit your own needs, right? You know, so we now have a Notify Academy. We've given it a name. So once you do that, you just click anywhere on the page, you know, it automatically saves everything for you. So yeah, the name is reflecting here, but I want this place plain, so I'm gonna delete it. Yes, don't mind me. Yeah, so what we're gonna do first is, yeah, go here. So the first thing is we want the logo here, right? You know, so yeah, logo, then yeah, maybe I'll change the order of the text. So logo first. So let's do that, logo first. So you come to this right hand part here, you can see what we have insert, right? You have so many things, and so I'm gonna click on this one, this first layout, you know, then we're gonna walk through it also. But also, before I click on this, I want to show you something also. If you really want to do something, right, I want to show us this part, so that anytime you want to do, if you've already understood what you're trying to achieve, right, you could do it faster. So on this blank page, if I double click without dragging anything, just double click, you're gonna see this stuff, you know, like an icon coming out. So it's still almost everything that is here. You can see like this embed here is still what you have here, you know, this from Drive, you know, that's what you have here. Then, you know, you have here, you know, upload, right? Then also you have this for images, you know, just, yes, almost like what you have here basically. So that can work faster for you. Of course, the one in the middle is for text. So like if I click text right now, I could just, you know, type something, right? You know, so that works for you depending on what you're trying to do, but I'm deleting it. Let it be plain. So you come here on the layout, you know, double click on layout. So layout is here, what looks good, right? That's the first step. So once you double click, you have that. Okay, this looks cool. So I'm gonna come, this is what we need basically. So you could see, you know, this is the layout. So I'm gonna click on this plus sign in the middle here, right? So once I click, it's gonna ask me, okay, I want to upload something. Yeah, you know, want to select an image. Yeah, let's see, let's select an image. Want an image that, you know, want to put logo there basically. Okay, by URL. So, okay, no, sorry, I want to upload an image, you know, I don't have it there. So I'm going to upload, click on upload. So I'm going to go to my folder that I have on my, you know, somewhere on my desktop. Yeah, so I saved mine where now? Okay, I think it's here, then I'll be your website. So I have it here in the school website, you know, picture folder. Yes, so I have mine here, and I'm gonna pick my logo. So you could see this is my logo, right? So I'm gonna click and click open, you know, so you could do same for yourself. Yes, so this is the first, we have the logo here, but yeah, the write-up is not showing here, you know, something is wrong. So but basically no big deal. So what we're gonna do now is the pointer, it shows that this is selected, right? So don't do anything. Anytime you want to drop whatever you're holding, bring the pointer down here, just on a blank space, just click. When you click outside of this bar, right, it leaves any active object you're holding. So right now I'm not holding anything, you know, but once you click on something and you want to do something else, if you notice, this is like the arrow here, right? So once I move on top of it, you notice, yes, there's the arrow, pointed arrow here, it has changed to like a cross. So once you have the cross, you could see, once you click on the cross, you can move things around. You could see that it's changing. So I don't want a situation whereby you mistakenly go move things out. So what I want to do is drop everything by clicking out here. Then next, you're going to come to this right hand part here. You know, we have insert, we have pages, we have themes. So I want you to click on themes. You know, so once you click on themes, yeah, you know, so we want it simple, you know, yeah, so, you know, let's use simple. The font style, let's see, yeah, let's do light is okay, and let's do this color, so everything's fine, is good. So now come back to this extreme left. So on this part, just slightly below, yeah, on this part, once you come on it, you can see that things are coming out. So you move on it here, then you go up, then click on this first one, section background. So when I click on section background, you know, they're like three, like what you have, like, okay, 4 different options with the image. But if I click on this emphasis right now, that's emphasis 1, we have emphasis 2. So clicking on emphasis 1, take notes, you're going to notice something will be different on the background here. Just notice this. So as I'm clicking on emphasis 1, you could see that, yeah, there's something that make it different, right? But yeah, this is not the kind of emphasis I want. I want more emphasis, you know, emphasis 2. Then I could click on emphasis 2 and yay, you know, like, you know, I think we did our first act. So when you see something like this is a part you can actually clap for yourself, you know, it's good for you. At least you're on the journey now, so things are going great. So of course this is what we want, it looks fine. So basically what we want to do also is let's see what we've done, how it looks. So anytime you want to test, you know, yeah, what you've done, you can come here. You can see at the top bar here, there's an icon here which says preview. So let's see how this looks, you know, basically. So I'm going to click on this, then, you know, it gives a kind of view. It says, hey, you could see the logo. It looks big, I know, but of course we're going to scale it down. you know, basically. So, and here now we could see that it's giving you option down here that how it will look on mobile phone. So let me click mobile. You can see, wow, it looks exactly, you know, like a mobile phone. Then you can move on to the tablet view. You know, when I click on tablet now, it shows how it will look on tablets. And the last option there is you know, how it looks on large screen, just like the normal standard PC. So it looks like, yeah, we're moving. So you can exit your preview by clicking on this X here, right? You know, so basically that's fine. So what I want to do now is this is large, so I'm gonna click on it. Then once I click on it, you could notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like this 5 circles. So anytime you want to reduce something, our advice, don't start by reducing it from the side or the side. Start from the you know, the ones at the edge here. You know, it gives you like this tilted arrow sideways. You click and hold. When you click and leave, it's normal, but when you click and hold, right, you know, you could see that the circle becomes a little bit bigger. You can click and hold, then you move it closer, you know. So this will give you a kind of a feel on how you can, you know, scale things down a little bit, you know, so that it won't look too big, but of course it will also show, you know, something nice basically. So this is what I want to do, right? Then yeah, I think this looks good, you know. So then also we have something here. So let's see. So we can delete this one too. Yeah, let's delete this. Then let's see now. So we could also look at this one. We can also, yeah, delete this one. So we just want here to be plain, you know, just, yeah, clean and plain. So we looking at our task, you know. Yeah, we'll fix the logo one. We've worked on the background too. Yeah, let's make the background this color, you know. So if you want to make the background exactly this color, what you're gonna do here is, you know, yeah, this is blue, so I'm gonna come here. You come to this path, you know. It's possible you're on insert pages, but I want you to click on themes, right? We're using simple. So what happened is, this is the color it's using currently, the first one. So we want to change it to what we have on the image. So I'm gonna click on this one. So you see, clicking on it changed it to, you know, that, you know. Then you can also, you know, play with it the way you want, you know, in different colors thereabout. So I don't know, let's let me look at it again. Okay, let me don't do exactly, since we've seen how it looks on this, right? Maybe we should try another different and beautiful color just to make it more, you know. The idea is to try and create something so that you can also put your own creativity into it, you know. So I'm not gonna use this color, right? Let's use let me use this one. Yeah, this one looks cool, you know. Yeah, just a little bit different, you know, so that you can actually put in your own creativity to achieve things also. So let me come back here. We're going to do 3. So what we're doing 3 next is the menu. So we're going to have a menu. Yeah, you know, also maybe I'll put a menu here, but I'll show us how to get it down, you know, just to do the menu. So we're going back to, let's see, insert, right? So insert, on insert here, we'll come down here. You have, you know, collapsible tab. You can see here you have buttons, right? So once you double click, you know, your buttons comes out there, you know, buttons, sorry, you could click once, right? You know, I'll show you, you know, the way we can actually put things, right? So buttons. So let me call this one home, you know, just want to test, you know. Then once you type home, you notice it's counting the characters here, and you have link, right? Then you can also type something here. But if you don't put anything here, you know, this insert button here will not be enabled. It's disabled right now because it's not clickable. I can't click it. So we're still gonna fix things, but you know, to get us started, just put something like HTTP, you know, put a column 2/ and just put maybe something like ABC, you know. Yeah, this is just like a template. Yeah, we're gonna change everything back. I'm just putting this here temporarily just to make this enable, right? So when I hit insert, so let me see. Yeah, you could see, you know, it's putting the home here, you know, the button. So another thing what I can do, right, is I could just click on button to create another one. Alternatively, right, I could also let's see, you know, click on this, you know, to duplicate section. And also you could see there's an option here for, you know, for the color. So you could do, you know, you could make it regular. You could also come down here to do an emphasis. You could see the background just changed a little bit, you know. Yeah, so and also you could have things like let's see, you know, Also, things like this, just like the emphasis, the one we had, initially, just to have things clean. If this is what we're trying to achieve, at the same time too, like, let me try something. Once you want to move something around, sorry, let me make it this way so we can have a clear difference between this part and this part. So anytime you move up the pointer on a path, you're gonna see that something shows up here on the left, right? Anytime you're on anyone, the moment I move my pointer here, you notice this came up. So it shows that also once you move your pointer on this stuff here, you notice it's changed here. So it means you can click and hold, then you can move things around on the page. You could do just the way you want. It's fine. You see I've moved the button to the top. Then if it's a mistake or something, I could still click on this one, drag and take it back there. So you could just change the position of things to suit your needs, basically. So in this case, we're gonna have home here, right? So what I can do also is I could just duplicate, so that so we could do home, and for this one here I could do, let me edit it. To edit, you click that. So let me put about. So I think your school people should know about your school. So once you do that, home about, you could also click on this button and drag it and move it here. You see, so indirectly you could have home about. You see, our button is actually going into place. So we're gonna have let me actually move to see. We're gonna do home, about. Let me get the links of the things. So we do home, about. We should have an academic calendar. Then maybe we have a link for Classroom, since some of us are using Google Classroom, right? Then also a link for the school email, basically. Then maybe a portal, then contact. So we're gonna have academic calendar, online classroom. So we could do that. So let's move on. So we can click here. The fastest way, so you could just duplicate it, right? So you could just click on it, come here, and edit, so we could do academic calendar, right? Calendar, academic calendar, we do that, update. Then we're going to also want to put something like classroom, right? So sorry, edit, so we could do classroom. Yep. So do classroom here, update. So we have the buttons. So at the same time, I could just, move these, click and hold, drag them and break them here, something like this. Oh, no. So you could always undo, Control Z, sorry. I want this academic calendar, click on academic calendar and drag it here. Then academic calendar, yes. Then we'll have classroom 2, I'll click, hold, drag and drop, In a way, for you to know, like, okay, based on my view, how many buttons can go up here, you could play with the amount based on the spacing. So now we have what left. Just portal and contact. I think that's fine. Portal and contact. So let's use this way again. So I could do portal. So here, so I could do portal, right? So you could just choose the one that suits you, to achieve what you're trying to do now. Portal. So I'll do insert. Then I can also duplicate these. I'm just trying to change it just to help you. So portal. Then we have edit here. Then you have contact. So contact. So understand that you could either duplicate to achieve what you're trying to do, or you could still come here and click on button. It serves the same purpose. So I'm going to click on portal here and click and drag and bring it here. Then I'm going to click on contact, click and drag and bring it here, something like that. So you see, we have this is how our site looks, and we want to see how it looks, right? So we can actually click on preview to see how we're doing. Yes, you see it's looking a little bit good, nice, as we want. But I want to change some things around. Maybe we should put the logo in the middle just to give, let's see how does okay, we'll have it in the middle here. So let's try and put the logo in the middle too. So I'm gonna close this. So what I want to do is to bring this, so you could click and hold, then you drag it, you could see. So there's how it helps you to once you click and hold, you can see that when you're in the middle, right? You could click and drop it. It looks a little bit the logo looks big, but looks fine. Somehow I like it. So at the same time also you could click here, So if you don't like the style of how this button looks, in a way, you could click here, right? Sorry, yeah, you could come here, click on the button, right? You could see here we have edit, right? Edit button. Now this is to delete. We're not deleting it, but you could see here field. So when you have field here, you can see this icon here. Once you click this, right, field, so you can make it outlined. You can see outline. The style of the button has changed, right? Then at the same time, you can have, text, just normal text. It looks like text, basically. So yeah, so anyone we want, if you want to do button, if you want to make it, text, anyone's fine. So let's make it, field, so that we just have something unique and it's good. So we're done with with this. I want to see how it looks in the middle. Let's see. I'll get a space here. Yeah, I think this looks good, except if the logo is looking too big, we can just click and hold by the side here and scale down a little so that it's not ridiculously too big, something like that. Okay, this looks like the size that fits in the middle. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see how it looks. I'm gonna click here, then yeah, it looks good. It's not so bad. So I'm trying to click, but I'm not clicking now. So home, about, academic calendar, classroom, portal, contact, right? So it looks good. So I'm gonna close it. So we're done with what now? We're done with the links 3. So we're gonna go to 4. 4 is we're gonna do this. Yes, the image carousel, something, and this is 5. So for us to do that, now you're gonna come back to under insert, right? You have this layout. This is actually this layout looks like what we're trying to achieve. Like, let me go back. You could see here we want something here, right? You can see. Then also we want something here, text here, image here. So if you take your time to come here, you can see this. What you have on this small area here, it's like it looks like an image, right? And those lines you have, it looks like text. So this is also an idea to know the kind of layout you want to pick. So when I'm clicking on this right now, just click once, it's going to just go there and do what you want it to do. Do you understand? So here now, I want to put in those 4 images and all. So what we're gonna do now is, yes, you could come to still on insert, on the inside, you come down here, you see under collapsible text, you have table of contents. Then you have here, you could see image carousel. So yeah, you could just click on image carousel. So me clicking on image carousel is already asking for stuff. Let me do that again. For us to click out, just make sure you already have this stuff here. You click out, right? So what I'm saying is, you come here, right? You can find it if you're on pages, or if you're on Teams, you're not going to see it. Make sure you click on insert to have here, to have this view. Then you're going to come, you see image carousel here. Then you're going to click on it. Just click once. Once you click, there's a dialog box. A dialog box is the way computers communicate with you. In this way, it's asking us what do we want to do. So you could see here it says insert images, and now we say a carousel must have at least 2 images. There's a minimum of 2, but you remember I said we should download 4 images right now. So I'm gonna put 4 here. So I'm gonna click add image. I'm gonna upload the image here. So I want 4 images. So I'm gonna look. Yeah, let me look. I think I like this one. It's a little bit colorful because of our logo. So I'm gonna click on this one. I like this guy opening his mouth too. Yes. Then I like this 2 little friends. On the journey 3. Then let's see. Yeah, maybe I could leave this. Okay, I actually like this lady too. 4. And I actually wanted to pick this one. 5. Okay, yeah, we could do 4. Let me pick 5. You could use your own 4, but I just want something. I already promised this lady here I'll pick a picture. I don't want to feel bad, and I also want the one that looks like this. So at the same time, yeah, click open. So once you do that, you could see I added 5. I wanted 1, but I didn't want that other lady to feel bad that you promised me you're going to select me initially, now you changed it. So yeah, so we have the 2 ladies. We have, yes, it will be good at least for you to have this kind of balanced in gender equality. So you have 2 ladies here. Yeah, I think they're more than the guys. Interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 men, 3 females. So yeah, gender equality. I think this makes it good. So this is fine. So what you need to do now, you just click insert, right? So when you do insert here, like, oh, it's coming up. Wow, this looks cool. But I want to show you something, right? So don't worry. I know we want it here, but it's showing up here. So first, let's see what we've done. Then we can move on, So what I want to do is let's test what we've done. So I'm going to come to preview here, So what's happening here is, yeah, you see, we have a blank space here. So we have a picture here, but of course it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the same time, it's giving us arrows. We could go back, we could go front, but this is not what we want to do. We want it to be, going on by itself, right? So I'm going to, exit this, right? Basically, so I'm going to come back here, then let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on top of it. I'm going to click and hold, and I'm going to drag it. Okay, see what I'm going to do, right? Basically, so I'm scrolling up. Let me scroll down a little bit so you can understand very well. So click out, yeah, come on top of this carousel, circle your, move your pointer on it, right? Then click and hold, then drag it here. When you drag it here and you are on it, right, you could see that it changed to red. Then drop it, okay, oh wow, okay, sorry, can't, replace invalid. Okay, sorry. So what I'm gonna do here is let me delete this, basically, right? And then I'm gonna click here, hold, and drag here. Okay, that might look a little bit fast, so let me show us what happened. So I'm gonna undo, Control Z, Control Z. Yes, this is what we had here. So what I was trying to do is to move this carousel, right? I want to move it here, but while I was trying to put it here, there's actually something here, so I naturally felt it should go. So when I clicked and I held it and I was trying to drop it on it showed red. So when I left it, it's not going through, and it's showing us an error here saying it cannot go through. So what I did was, okay, I just said, okay, fine, it shows that there's something there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this one. I clicked on this one, that's why you could see all of this out. Then I deleted it, right? So okay, I don't want you there. I still have the text area here, but I want this place blank, because what I want to do is to move this here. So I'm now going to do the same thing again by click and hold this, drag, and you can see now, you have it in the blue side and you drop. Yeah, it looks fine, and so let's view it and see how it looks. Of course, yes, it looks like, yeah, we're good. It looks okay now. So we want to do this. I think we're coming up. Of course, cool. So we want to do that, and we can still click, but we want it to, to run automatically, and also we want some kind of text here. For me, it looks a little bit small. Maybe I can make it big and all. So, for you to, what you can do is, yeah, we could do this. Yeah, we can make it a little bit bigger. Just to not like anything. It's just based on preference, right? If you want to increase the size, okay, not like it's increasing more than that. Okay, it's fine. So here I'm gonna say welcome to Notify Academy, right? Welcome to Notify. Let's see, Academy, right? Something like that. So you can see the text. I could highlight. I want you to be a little bit bold, because I'm gonna put, the text. Now, let me say add-in. Add-in looks small. Yeah, that's good. If you want to bold it, yeah, it's okay. It's good. Yeah. So then we're gonna put the text here. The text there. So you should put some text here that say you welcoming people, welcome to Notify. So for us to do this, don't worry, I'll come back to this to make this, these guys, I want them to, for it to spin and move and change by itself. So I'm gonna come back here now. This is where I want to put the text, right? So yeah, some text. So one of the cool ways is, so I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna open the browser, I'm gonna go to Google.com. Google can almost give you everything, yeah, maybe that's why I like it so much. So there's actually a way to just get random text. So I'm gonna put lorem ipsum means, yeah, it's just some kind of, yeah, as you can see, ipsum generator, giving information. Yes, it's just like it's a placeholder. Read here, it says generate lorem ipsum placeholder text for use in your graphics. So I just want to make sure that there's some text there that says something, yeah, since you are the school proprietor or the IT admin, so you have to know that you can just put any text on the site, right? You have to put things that can yeah, this is about lorem ipsum, but yeah, I just wanted to copy maybe some kind of text here, right? So this is what I want to copy this. you know, yeah, something like that. So I just want, it's not like it means anything, it's like yes. So I'm gonna come here. Yeah, I just want to paste it here first. Yeah, then I'm gonna copy here. I just need a text. So I'm gonna go to my site here. I'm gonna come here, then I'm gonna paste it. Yay, you can see. So I can just press enter. I just want some kind of text. So of course you have to get contents you want to have here, you know, for your school, and you have to get approval to be sure that it's something you want to put public, right? You know, after that's gone through all the approvals, you could do that. So at the end, you know, you could still come here, and if you want people to still maybe read more, you could put like you know, this greater than sign 2, and you could do something like, let's say, read more, you know, something like this. Let's say read more. You know, you must have seen this on websites and the rest. So you can now, let's see, you know, you could highlight it. You know, you can make it bold, sort of, you know, then at the same time, you can now highlight only the read more, you know, then yeah, you can make it, you know, highlighting it. You could see this icon here is insert hyperlink. Yeah, I'm not linking it anywhere. So for all your hyperlink, just put HTTP, you know, something like that, and just put, let's see, ABC. You could see it's enabled this, you know, it's just a sample. We're going to put the real links later. So I'm going to put apply. You see, you could see it gave you this. So now, yeah, let me see how it looks before we come and see how we can make, you know, this moves, right? Let's see. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, I like it this way. Yeah, it looks fine. So yeah, let me preview. So previewing it this way, yes, exactly. So yeah, we're coming up. Let's look at this. So yeah, you see, we're almost there now. So we're done it, but I want this to flip. I want it to be changing, you know, the images. I don't want to be doing manually. I want it to, you know, be turning automatically by itself, right? You know, something like that. So I'm gonna close this back now. You know, it's always good to test, you know, as you move on, it reduces the amount of errors, you know, you're gonna have. So I'm gonna come here now and I'm gonna click on it. Now understand what I did. Let me go back. I'm clicking on the carousel, but you know, so once I click on the carousel, you see this edges come out. It shows that it's clicked, but also you could see here, this is delete. I'm not deleting it. I want to click on this. You could see settings, right? So I'm going to click on settings here, you know, so I could have settings. Yes, the pictures are here, but this is not what I intend to do. But you could see there's a button here too, you know, so I'm going to click on this part and you could see show dot. Yes, that's this show dot means this dots here. So if you want this dots to show, you can uncheck this, you know. So when we go and update, these dots will go away, but we want the dot to show, you know. Show caption, yeah, if you want it, yeah, fine. So you can see now what we're looking for is auto start. We want it to automatically start by itself, you know, not like we have to be turning it manually. So you're going to check this one too, and it says transition speed medium. No, let's make it fast. But this one is based on preference. I want it fast because not like it's super fast, but at least it's just that it's going to give you, you know, your site some kind of, you know, yeah, some kind of interactivity and stuff. So let's see what we've done. If it's good, we're going to click here. You know, I like to test everything, you see. So we're going to wait. Yay, you see, it's moving. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it looks fast. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks fast. Maybe we have to listen to that. Yeah, I think let's click here again. Let me change it. Just make it a little bit what now? I think the transition speed is too fast. Let's make it medium, you know. Yeah, let's not be in a hurry. Okay, so we're gonna do update. So I think it should look good this way now. So I'm gonna click on preview, right? So let's see. Okay, you can see the speed now. It looks a little bit fair and good. So yeah, we're good. Yeah, I think you can clap for yourself. And at the same time, when we move them, you know, the pointer on this, you can see it's, you know, it's already acting like an hyperlink, you know. So everything's looking great, you know. So we could close here now. Yeah. So let me go back to, let me see where we are now. So we've done what now? We're almost done. Okay, so we have number 6 left. So we're gonna put a divider here. Then the last one is we're gonna have the announcement banner. I think that's fine. So let's do that now. So 6. So we want to have, you know, divider after this now. So you could come down here. You could see there's the divider. Make sure that, you know, you have 3 items here: insert, pages, themes. So insert. Anytime you want to put something here, it's always under insert, right? So come here, you go down. Can you see something here like this divider? So once you just click on it, just click once. You can see that it's down here. The divider is there. So let's preview, you know. Yeah, it's very easy. Whoa, you see? The divider is here now. So yeah, it's good. Then now what do we have left? Now what we have left is what now? The announcement banner. So let's do that. So that's the last task here. So yeah, so everything looks good. So to put the announcement banner, right? So we're going to come to this. Could you see this here? Settings, right? So we click on settings, and yeah, on the settings you could see settings, navigation settings changes are auto saved. So that means when you're done with what you're doing, you don't have to, let's say, manually click a save or something. Yeah, apply it the next time you publish your site, so that's fine. So you just go to the last option here, which is what? Announcement banner. So I'm going to click on announcement banner. So it says this banner is displayed above your site content. So show banner, of course, yes, we're going to turn it on here. Then in a way, we want it to be something that it calls attention. So the banner color, let's give it something like striking, that is also very catchy. I don't know, maybe we should use something like this. Maybe this color, no, let's use like yellow, yeah, maybe black. There's something different. So we want to use this to display that our admission form is on sale. So we could do something like, let's say, hurry, so we'll say admission form, something, let's say, on sale, something like that. Maybe sale of admissions form for your school, right? So you want to put like apply now, something like that. So let's do that. So you say apply now, for your school. And of course, when you have the link here, so what we're doing is the link here. So let's use the same strategy, http :/, just put the ABC. Don't worry, later we're gonna put the real content there. So now it says open a new tab. What it means is by the time anyone clicks on the banner, it should open in a new tab, like a new window. So I'm going to check it because that's what I want it to do. So it says visibility. Do you want it just only on the home page or all the pages? It's always good for it to be on all the pages, because so that you're trying to understand, to call people's attention to it. So leave it at all the pages. If you want to put it on only home page, you just check this. But this is what we want basically. So we're done. So I'm going to click this. Yeah, you see here it's up here, right? Our site is coming up. So I'm going to now preview, and see what we're doing. So yeah, you could see now it says hurry, admission form on sale, something like that. So our site is coming up, and if I come here, if I click here, you'll notice now that once I click on it, it's going to open a new tab. So once you click, you see it opens in a new tab, basically. But of course, I know this doesn't exist, we're gonna fix all of this, but this is just to show you. So I'm gonna close this. So yeah, we have this. So basically, let me look at our objective. So here now we've achieved 1, logo, 2, background color, 3, menu, then 4, the image carousel. Initially I said we should get 4, but I felt guilty of that lady, and at 5. So that means you can also add more, and yeah, 5, we're able to put a text here. Yeah, we even created like an hyperlink here. 5, then 6, you have a divider here, and 7, we're able to create the announcement banner. So with these, I think this particular session was great, and we enjoyed ourselves. We're able to navigate, and everything looks great. So I'll see us in the next part shortly. Yes, thank you.